afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video. Bring you an Azumarill team, but this isn't a meme apparently, even though I have no idea why Azumarill over any other Pokemon in the game. But this team did get top 4 in Taiwan regionals, in Taichung regionals specifically. Wow. This team is not your common team. It does include 2 very interesting mods that I do want to give a quick showcase to. Both an Azumarill with a Assault Vest with Steel Roller, Liquidation, Aqua Jet, and what's the other one? Play Rough with huge power and Assault Vest. So I guess it can kind of be a Trick Room, Sweeper, Dynamax, maybe? That's my thought process there. But also, we do have a Landorus Incarnate with Life Orb, of course. We know Landorus Incarnate does. We just haven't seen it in a very long time. This one does have a rock move, so it can hit Charizards, which is pretty cool. But we just have to make sure that the Calyrex is on the field alongside the Landorus because of a nerve, right? You want to make sure we get rid of the Charty Berry and the Charizard in order to get that KO. Along with that, this is also a Dynamax, a Regieleki with an Electroweb as well, so interesting. So there's so much going on in this team. I feel like the best thing we can do. Also, this team is by Hope Guitar 526. I will link their Twitter down below in the description. Congratulations on making top 4 in Taiwan regionals, by the way, especially with a Pokemon like Azumarill. The thing is, this team did also get played in top cut of the UX9 championships, which was a local in New York City that I attended back last Saturday. So this got played in top 8. I didn't get to see much of what the Azumarill can do, to be honest. Didn't really impress me too much. So I hope that I get impressed today, right? I hope I do. So if you guys are excited to see Azumarill here on the channel, you know, do hit the like button down below. And subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Let's get on to today's battles. Whoa, speaking of weird teams, Hatterene and Didi. Wait, did I play this team? No, I didn't, because I did not play Zoroark. Hatterene and Didi with an Origin form, Giratina, Dialga, Landorus, and Zoroark. So what we do right away in the beginning of the match is assume that any Pokemon that leads, one of them is a Zoroark. Got it. Get it? Good. They want to set Trick Room up. We should let them. Like, Azumarill would love that. There's also 1 Intimidator on their team, so you do have to be a little bit cautious about that. I do think our best option is to leave Calyrex, lead Dialga, because that just makes sense, because we have Snarl and we have all that good stuff. Bring our friend Azumarill in the back. Azumarill is going to be our Dynamax mom. We're going to bring it in the back, because I don't want to get intimidated right away. Then maybe we just bring our own Landorus, right? Say screw it. Could also bring Mr. Intimidate here. I just don't think that Mr. Intimidate is going to do much. Now let's do Landorus. Landorus has Protect, so worst case scenario, we just protect a couple of turns of the Trick Room if they do get the Trick Room up. I kind of just want something to deal with Dialga well, because, you know, playing into a Dialga matchup is never very... Like, Dialga v Dialga kind of sucks, because you're just sitting there max quaking each other, and then neither of you die for, like, 3 turns. So let's hopefully not put ourselves in that position. Hatterene and Didi lead. I'm assuming one of these is Zoroark, just because that would be the funny thing to do. Now, we could Trick Room the Trick Room, or we could just say, screw it, let him get it up. Who cares? I don't know which I prefer, to be honest. Actually, I do know what I prefer. I think I prefer Trick Rooming their Trick Room, just so it forces them to Trick Room next turn, right? It forces them to not attack us, which sounds like a pretty darn good deal to me. So what I will do is here is Astral Barrage, take both of these Mons, and Trick Room. I said Astral Barrage. I clicked Snarl, though. All right. Trick Room and Snarl. Let's try to mitigate some of their damage. They go for the Follow Me here. That's fine, as long as it's not Shadow Ball. Now, keep in mind, this could be a Zoroark that we're smacking. I guess we will find out right now. Which is another reason why Snarl is the better option. Okay, no Zoroark, it seems like. Double -1 on my opponent's side of the field. That's amazing. Here's my Trick Room, followed by their Trick Room. Wow, never seen this before. Okay, so Trick Room's not set, which means we get another attacking turn here. Except this time around, I'm going to go for the Astral Barrage to knock out the Hatterene. Followed by, I don't want a Dynamax yet. I'm gonna hold it. Followed by just a Flash Cannon onto this Indeedee. Astral Barrage doesn't affect the Indeedee, of course, because it's a normal type. But here is the big damage onto the Hatterene. Good night, Hatterene. Awesome. I'm liking where this is going so far. So far, this is looking like it's pretty good. No Trick Room up. We got a Grimnay on our horse, so we still have our Sash and Tack. Here's a Flash Cannon for you, Indeedee. Not going to do a lot because they did proc the Psychic Seed turn 1. Also going to Mystical Fire me. Okay, Mystical Fire my Calyrex. So they're going to get rid of the +1 that I got. Which makes sense, right? Thankfully, it doesn't do a lot of damage because we were able to get a -1 on them. So, cool. Let's see what their answer to Dialga is, though. I don't think they have one yet. Oh, there's something that you can do. Tell you what, though, I think we just keep Snarling because that'll just mitigate the Dialga damage. Part of me wants to Trick Room again, just because I'm expecting them to Trick Room again. Let's just play that game. And honestly, like, worst case scenario, what happens, right? They don't Trick Room, and then we have Trick Room for the Azumarill in the back, so it's fine. Let's see if they fall for the exact same thing 2 times. -1 onto the Dialga. Snarl, Calyrex is so dirty. Here's my Trick Room. Oh, that means that they're also... I did it again! I did it again! Oh my goodness! Kevin ate his Wheaties this morning. I got some big brain plays. Here's another Snarl. And this time... What if this whole time they think that they're playing me, right? What if this whole time? I don't really know what to do, to be honest. I think I'm gonna go for the swap into the Azumarill, expecting a max, a Dynamax Wormwind, just because they're getting frustrated. Also, it doesn't seem like they brought their Zoroark to this game, because like you would have brought it on the field by now, right? Anyway, here's the Azumarill. They go for a follow me again. They're really trying, but they're gonna end up hurting themselves here, because I have the slower Mon. I'm not missing a single Snarl today, which is so uncharacteristic of me. Now -2 Dialga. There's the Trick Room. Thank you. Everything is working out. I can't believe it. I'm gonna... I guess I don't have to swap. It's not extremely mandatory. I'll just keep Snarling. And then here I click the Dynamax button. And a Starfall seems kind of nice. Seems kind of nice for me. It's neutral damage, it's stab, it's huge power. It should still hurt a lot. I haven't gotten intimidated yet too, which is another plus, right? Sorry, Mike is trying to tell me to record the podcast right now. I can't, Mike. I'm playing with Azumarill. Here's a Starfall. They haven't Dynamaxed yet either, which does concern me a little bit. Were they trying to undo the Trick Room there, maybe? Oh, that was a crit. Azumarill just making a... Man, I talked so much crap about Azumarill in the beginning of this battle, man. Or at the beginning of this episode. Beginning of this, you know, VGC series. And here it is, impressing me. Mystical Fire. Look at my eyes. Do I care? Do you think my Calyrex is here to do damage anymore? I'm clicking Snarls, man. I am the Snarlbot Calyrex. But I get it. They had to go for the Mystical Fire there simply because, you know, otherwise I would just get a free Grimnay. So this is where they introduce us to their Dynamax Giratina. Honestly though, we Willow and we Starfall, baby. Huge power Starfall. Don't play around. It's gonna hurt. I want to see how much this does. I really hope they don't forfeit. They don't, thank goodness. I want to see how much this does. This is for science. It's not even win or loss. I can lose right here and I'll still be content by seeing how much damage this will do. Granted, I would love to see how much damage this would do to a non-origin Giratina, because those tend to be, you know, those tend to build tankier. But let's see. Max Starfall, huge power stab. Not bad. I mean, honestly, it could have been a lot worse. But hey, it is what it is. Max Phantasm now, and my Calyrex is not the issue. Calyrex is not the one to be concerned with. But hey, we got Trick Room for one more turn. Doesn't matter. Dialga, sure. We'll bring in Dialga here. Click Roar of Time. Do I have... How many turns of Trick Room do I have? I'm pretty sure I have plenty. Considering it took us so long to get Trick Room up, that yeah. Roar of Time. Because why not? And Max Starfall. That should be a GG right there. Giratina should not be able to win it. Oh! Are they going for the double? Oh, they're just trying to burn my max. Okay. Respect. They're trying to burn my max to force the miss chance, right? Because Play Rough does have a chance to miss. So I get it, but we still have... Oh, I almost just hit Liquidation. No, we click play Rough every day of the week. I think they need the double. They don't get the double. Here's a Play Rough by Giratina. Giratina's living, folks. Giratina's killing and living. Hold on. Didn't win yet. Ironically, did not win yet. Giratina's avoiding. I'm making a lot of noise, but I mean, I'm just going to come in here and KO it with Lando. So, GG. Anyway, I mean, they tried to play it to their win conditions, right? Which, you know, all respect to them. They have to play it to your win cons no matter what you do. But thankfully, we had such a lead that it didn't actually... Why am I still clicking Roar of Time? I might as well click the moves that don't miss. When he's 1 HP, Kevin. They're 1 HP. I'm going to click the Fun Grass Knot move. But yeah, all in all, that was kind of a... Oh my goodness, wow, they still have priority moves to sneak out there. But hey, here's a Grass Knot. I can't believe that Azumarill actually did something today. Right? I mean, this is the first battle too, and Azumarill is, you know, taking some lives. Granted, not the kind of an unorthodox team. There was a Zoroark and a Hatterene on it, but, you know, there was 2 restricteds nonetheless, so. Alrighty, my opponent is top 300 with Stakataka. Double Steel types on their team, also going to be running the Finny, which is kind of like the new best friend to Calyrex Ice, with good reason, right? Absolutely good reason. It's another Trick Room team that we're going to go up against, which is kind of interesting. You don't typically go against them, you know, in the same battle or in the same day, right? I guess Trick Room teams are becoming more popular. This one does kind of feel like a super hard Trick Room team with a Zacian on it, though. They definitely most likely lead in Indeedee and Ghost Pikachu. I'm just going to bring Dialga again because that worked last time, so why wouldn't it work this time? Dialga Calyrex. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Dialga Calyrex, so this time I'll bring in Ensign. Or should I bring Lando? Lando? I mean, Lando's 4 times with the ice. Yeah, maybe we do Ensign, to be honest. Let's just do Ensign. Let's play it simple. We'll just spam them with Intimidates, which is essentially the same thing as KOing them. The only thing that I was thinking about is like, hey, if they're setting Trick Room, then fine. They'll have a Zacian and we'll have a Landorus, and Landorus can outspeed it in Trick Room. But, you know, there's a certain other Pokemon on a horse that'll take care of the Landorus before we're ever able to hit the Zacian anyway. Staka Mimi. Oh, so now we're in a bad situation here, where it's like, who do we hit, right? Is there air balloon? Is there air balloon? Is there air balloon? Don't think so. Unless I missed it and I'm blind. Oh, we're gonna pop it anyway. We have 2 options here, folks. We Astral. Okay, they have no ground types. We Astral, we Quake, or we Astral, we Flash Cannon. Man, I hate this. I hate times like these. We Astral, we Quake. We're gonna assume that the Mimi is not gonna Trick Room, hopefully. Keep in mind, this could also just be Wide Guard, which could be unfortunate too, but I don't have another move. So if it is Wide Guard, it's Wide Guard. Like, what can I do? I can't, if I switch, I still lose momentum. I guess I could have burnt it. But hey, Quake should still hurt. No, oh my goodness, it is Trick Room. They didn't Wide Guard. We have Sash. I can't believe that we actually made the right call here. Always go for the least obvious play. That is the trick to Pokemon. Least obvious play always wins. My goodness. Awesome. Broke your neck. And here's a Quake. Get some plus special defense as well. We got options now. We got so many options. That's a pivotal Pokemon eliminated from their side of the field. Very pivotal. All right. The problem is their whole team can learn Trick Room except for Zacian. So we're not out of the woods yet. Especially since we just Dynamaxed our Trick Room Setter too, so we can't even undo it if we wanted to. Fun. They kind of trolled themselves though. Because now they can't Shadow Snake me. Was that the plan? Hey man, I'll go for Wormwind into the Indeedee. No, yeah, I should. I'll Wormwind the Indeedee and I'll Astral Barrage. And then hopefully Astral Barrage is enough. Oh, I guess you can do that. You could absolutely Dynamax the Whim. So that means you don't have Callie in the back? Bruh, my opponent is blowing my mind right now. What is this wild time in Series 12 that we're currently in? I mean, that is one way to live. I will say that much. That is definitely one way to live a hit. This should still hurt though. Yeah, look at that damage. And here's a Wormwind now, gonna lower the Mimikyu's attack. Like, this is still pretty good for us. The Indeedee is gonna live that hit, but hey, fine, whatever. I'm a little bit concerned about this Mimi set now. Like, what does it have? Okay, there's the Phantasm. Okay. That is a little bit of an issue. It's gonna lower our defense. Oh, that means they have Zacian in the back, doesn't it? And they're just gonna go for the oh, thankfully, oh, I thought we KO'd the Indeedee. We thankfully didn't KO the Indeedee. That's huge because they do have Zacian in the back. And I'm gonna have to use my brain a little bit to play against that Zacian, right? Especially if I have negative defenses. Let me just bring in my Azumarill, because why not? It's cute, it's golden. It's not our Dynamax option, but it's a great Pokemon. And now I'm gonna Steel Spike into Mimi just to try to get some defenses back, followed by Liquidation into Indeedee so I don't miss a hit. Oh, never mind, they're gonna follow me again. I think this still results in the same situation though, because I'm still gonna get my defense back and I'm still gonna maybe KO the Mimikyu. Yeah, this results in the same outcome. What I should have done was max. Maybe I shouldn't have. No, I think I made the right play. I think raising my defense is more important than making them -1. They essentially accomplish the same thing, except one deals with the Zacian later. Wow, that took that like an absolute Chad. Okay, so unfortunately we're going back down to -1 with Dialga and going back down to neutral with Azumarill. Here's a Liquidation. Close, but not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Oh, it is Calyrex. Well, Calyrex, my friend, you can't hide from me. You cannot hide what is inside. Unfortunately, we are going to lose our Dynamax here. But that's life. What I am going to do is I'm going to make a little bit of a weird play. Not really. It's not a weird play. I want to reset the stats on my Dialga and then lower the Calyrex and then just go for another Liquidation onto Mimikyu. This isn't the bad play. This is the safest play, I feel. I don't know. I don't think that Dynamax and Mimi was the answer, but they just didn't want me to get stats on my Calyrex and then have my Calyrex just sweep their Calyrex. So I guess I understand the sacrifice that they had to make. It's just so unfortunate that they felt like they needed to Dynamax the Mimi. Now I don't know how defensive the set is. At the time that I'm recording, when I upload this video, I'll reverse calculate the rental code, but at the time that I'm playing the game and the time that I'm recording, I have no idea what the sets are. I will know eventually, just not at the moment. So I have no idea if this is a defensive whim. I said whim, it's an Azumarill. I probably called it whim more times in today's video. That's my bad. Yeah, I have no idea if this is a defensive Azumarill or not. They set up Trick Room. I don't think I care, because I just clicked Parting Shot. Oh, I can get rid of the terrain with Steel Roller. Oh, that's new. Let's try it. I think I've never clicked I've never clicked the move Steel Roller before in my life. They're just hoping my lower defense is enough. Not today. Here's a Steel Roller. Oh my goodness, Azumarill is winning games. Oh, that's a weakness policy. Good thing I think the instant knocks it out at that health, though. It's so weird because I'm so used to seeing Calyrex with Babiri now that... Oh, that's right. I didn't attack it. Well, I'm making it -1 again. So that's, I guess, fine, too. Now we go into Dialga here. And I think this should be pretty straightforward. We just go for Flash Cannon and play the Incineroar video game of constantly just switching back and forth. It feels so bad to have a physical Pokemon as your last man and the Incineroar still alive. It feels so bad because it just keeps doing this. And I do feel bad doing it sometimes, but it's the best Pokemon in the game for a reason. Glacial Lance is not going to do enough damage to either one of my Pokemon. Here's a Flash Cannon. Bada bing. Should be enough to end the Calyrex and end the game. What is happening? Man, I love playing top 4 teams because in my brain, I'm just like, if they can get top 4, I can get 3 wins, right? Let's try to get the third one the next one, though. Okay, Dragonite team going against Alchemist. Hey, we used their team before. Hey, Alchemist, how you doing? Running Dragonite here, though. What does Dragonite even do? Dragonite Reshiram, double dragons. Means Dialga is definitely a bring for us. We gotta worry a little bit about this Zacian, though. We also have to, take a little bit of a peek at their P2. So they have 2 modes here. Either they go Trick Room or they go Tailwind. I think Tailwind makes more sense for their team. But I think we can just set Trick Room up and be somewhat okay. Yeah, I think Dialga, Kali right away. Double restricted lead. Bring our Azu in the back. And I think Landorus might be the play here. Triple ground weaknesses on their team. We just have to make sure that the Groudon isn't in the game. Groudon? Where's Groudon? The Dragonite? Guys, it's late. I woke up at 5 in the morning. It is currently 9:24 p.m. No nap. I had a full day of work. Recorded 2 videos. And I called the Dragonite a Groudon. Where am I? Who am I? What? Anyway, P2 is gonna lead with the Reshiram. That is unfortunate, not gonna lie. But if they set Trick Room up, we are honestly in a better position than if they don't set Trick Room up, so I think I'm cool with this. Now, hear me out. I'm not stupid. I know that a Max Wormwind could theoretically KO a Reshiram. The issue is they have a Zacian in the back, right? So let's go for the Quake here. Let's go for the Reshiram. And let's hope that they don't swap in. Let's hope that they don't swap into our friend Dragonite. That would be a very risky swap. Okay, it looks like they're not swapping at all. They're just Dynamaxing right away. Okay. Little bit concerning. So this is probably a max Phantasm. And that's probably Assault Vest, because that's just like the kind of set that is most used nowadays. The P2 lead is also unfortunate, but I think the good thing about our team is that we kind of work in both Trick Room and not in Trick Room. So that P2 can stay there for now. We will worry about it later. And we'll just try to play to whatever speed will cater the victory. I'm Dynamaxing Dialga again here. So I think I'm honestly on the fence about whether Dynamax Azumarill makes more sense than just regular baby huge power, because they do essentially similar damage output. So they also go for the max Quake. Thankfully they were -1 here. Why does that still do so much damage? Is that Life Orb? That smells like Life Orb. Yeah. Even after a Snarl, it should not be doing that much damage. The good news is if they set Trick Room, then we get the speed advantage here. Oh, we do not do that much damage. That +1 special defense really did make a really big difference. Wow. But we're also like not super invested into... Oh, they have Shadow Ball on you? Well, we take at least one. After the Snarl, and plus we have a Sash. I'm somewhat tempted to just switch to Wormwind and go for the funny move. Or should we Snarl again? Funny move, Snarl. Funny move, Snarl. We Snarl. I think Snarl is more cost effective. As I missed the Snarl, I should have gone for funny move. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't care about P2 getting snarled. Man, that's really unfortunate. I would have taken that so much better. Oh, I might miss to this 95% accuracy. I might lose to this 95% accuracy. Well, we'll see how much a stab Wormwind does to the Reshiram. Amazing damage. I just wish I didn't take so much. Now, if I actually live this turn with Calyrex, which I don't think I will. Yeah, okay, I switched Landorus right now, though. I switched Landorus, and I think I threaten their P2 a little bit. I threaten their P2, and I threaten their big Reshi. Here's how I threaten P2. I'm going to Quake the P2, get myself some special defense here. Then click Earth Power on Reshi to kind of force the Reshi to protect, or force the P2 to ally switch. Which I hope Alchemist doesn't resort to. But hey, whatever's the best play for you. Withdraws Reshi. So this smells like a Dragonite to me. Which is again good. Oh, Ensign. Oh, Ensign's not going to like this though. This is going to hurt Ensign. I guess they're just sacking off their Ensign here just to reserve the Dynamax Mon, which I totally understand. Oh, this also weakens my Stone Edge because I am neutral nature on this. But regardless, here's an Earth Power. Bada bing, goodbye. All right, nice. Goodbye, Ensign. Do they set the Trick Room is the question. And if they do, we Quake. And we get some special defense here. On both of our Mons, which is really relevant, considering the majority of their team is special, except for the Zacian. Oh no, they just have Ice Beam. Well, we got special defense. And you were snarled. Okay, we're fine. They have Ice Beam, they have Shadow Ball. What do you have? Hyper Beam? Do you have Behemoth Blade? What other moves do you have on that Pokemon? We're actually in a bad spot. Zacian has to protect. I could double Earth Power in Zacian. There's just no guarantee that I knock out. I think I want the Trick Room up. And then I protect here. But then they can go for Sacred Sword and KO my Dialga. But then P2 can go for Ice Beam and KO my Lando. Then I'll be sad no matter what happens. I'm going to Earth Power on Zacian just in case they Sacred Sword my Dialga. If they Sacred Sword my Lando, I get Trick Room up. I think. Maybe. And then if I have Trick Room up, they Behemoth Blade. Okay, so that looks like it's not going to be onto Dialga, right? Yeah, it's just onto Lando. Fine. I was going to protect. I made a play. Play didn't work, but I made one. Ice Beam. I'm at very high special defense. Yeah, I ate that up. Okay. We're still in this. We're in Trick Room now. Let's go, baby. Now, what we do is we double into this P2 with as much damage as we can. And I believe our highest damage output. It's Roar of Time. It's kind of a meme though. I can't click Roar of Time. And the Zacian, no way the Zacian's not protecting. Liquidation's 85. Play Rough is 90. Is it gonna miss? Doesn't matter. We go for it. All right, we got the predicted protect right on Zacian. They have to undo the Trick Room. There's no other option for them. Play Rough does connect. Amazing damage. Hold on. Flash Cannon does connect. Come on. I needed to Roar of Time. Even if I Roar of Time there, I would have lost though. Okay, I'm going to Trick Room again. And then we Aqua Jet the P2 to knock out. And then just hope that Zacian connects onto the Azumarill. That's my only out here. I need the Zacian to try to attack the Azumarill. Oh, but then I still lose because then the Reshiram comes out and I can't attack both at the same time. So regardless, I think I lost. I needed more damage. I didn't have enough damage there. I did make the right prediction, but the damage just wasn't there. I lost my Lando for no reason as well. I could have protected the Landorus that whole time. They also... Oh, now we get... Thanks for getting the crit now. Oh, man. 1 in 24%. Here's a Behemoth Blade. Is that onto Azu? Nah, it's onto Dialga. Bye, Dialga. How do I win? I don't. I think I lost. GG's, Alchemist. You got me. Now, Reshiram's here. I mean, I could try to Aqua Jet. I will. I'll try to Aqua Jet. Might as well, right? Might as well try to hang in here. Hopefully they win for Play Rough and miss. Who knows? Aqua Jet does knock out. I brought this down to a 1-in-1, but the Azumarill is staring at a Zacian right now. It's not exactly what an Azumarill wants to stare at. I am defensive. But Zacian's a broken Pokemon. GG's. GG's. That was a close one, though. Respect. That was a very close one. I was able to bring it down. And I honestly think, had I protected Landorus, we would have been in a completely different spot, man. But, you know, I was trying to cover for both outcomes. And sometimes you can't get too greedy. You can't cover for both outcomes. You gotta flip a coin. And you got to try to read your opponent's mind. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. But regardless, fun team. Let's get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for the Azumarill team. Remember, this team is from Hope Guitar 526, who did get top 4 in the Taichung Regionals. Amazing team. I mean, I honestly have a newfound respect for Azumarill after today, I do feel. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the KO on the Pori, but we did the most amount of damage we could have done. Unless we clicked Roar of Time, but then we would have been useless for the next turn. Okay, let me rewind back to the last battle. The issue with clicking Roar of Time before you guys write your comments was that I have to recharge next turn. And by recharging next turn, all they have to do is go for the Behemoth onto my Azumarill. And then my Azumarill will then be forced to go for the Aqua Jet onto their Reshiram, which actually was enough to KO, which I was surprised by. And then the next turn is when my dad will be able to attack. I would only be able to Earth Power once, and 1 Earth Power is not enough to knock out the Zacian at full health. So regardless, I did think that, you know, given the situation, Flash Cannon was the play. We just needed to hope for a high roll. Regardless, grab that Round Skull while it's out. I have no idea how long Hope Guitar is going to keep it out for. This team was a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed, you know, to hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. I'll make sure to link Hope Guitar stuff down below in the description as well. Make sure to check them out because they are popping out some dope teams. Anyway, I'm Kevin, Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.